Good morning, everybody, to Who Dat Nation. It is the one and only Who Dat Davis here for you. And if you don't know, you will know that over here, we bleed black and gold until we are dead and cold. I thank y'all for joining me for this Monday morning edition of the S.O.B.G podcast, soon to be known as the Black and Gold Breakdown podcast on the Facebook and the YouTube channel. And I will be advertising that on the Twitter page as well. Before we get into all that, in terms of Saints news, I need to give a special shout out to everybody who tunes into my videos and tunes into my Facebook posts. Y'all make everything what it is here special, heartwarming, and I appreciate all y'all. We are still on track to hit 500 followers and likes on the Facebook page, and we are on track to hit 1K subscribers by the end of this year. So I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to go ahead and click that like button. I need you guys to go ahead and click that share button so you can go ahead and spread me around to all your football fanatics, all your fellow Saints fanatics. Let's go ahead and just build this community up. If we can get 500 followers on the Facebook page by the NFL draft, then I might be doing something special. It all depends. I might be giving away a jersey, I might not. It all depends on you guys and financial situations, but more details on that as we get to 500 on the Facebook page. If we get to 1K subscribers by the end of this year, then on the 1 year anniversary of the S.O.B.G podcast, I'm definitely going to be doing a little something. I don't know what yet, but as we get closer and closer, I'll put out more details as necessary. But for now, let's go ahead and get down with the breakdown. And what we're breaking down, the New Orleans Saints have signed former Chiefs defensive end Tanoh, yes, that's a mouthful, Tanoh Kpassagnon, to a 2-year deal with the New Orleans Saints. Now, this is a really, really good signing. Tanoh Kpassagnon is only 26 years old. He's only had 23 career starts. In the 2 years he's been with the Kansas City Chiefs, he's been a rotational player or a depth piece. But Tanoh Kpassagnon is very, very versatile. Kpassagnon can line up on the outside as well as on the inside. And that's two birds with one stone, considering that you lost Trey Hendrickson and Sheldon Rankins and Malcolm Brown. That gives you a little more flexibility in terms of what you're looking for in the draft, which is already weak in terms of quality defensive ends and edge rushers. So shout out to the Saints for getting that deal done. I wanted them to get Jarran Reed to pair up with that, but it just wasn't in the cards, and the Chiefs managed to snag him for a 1-year deal. So that's probably why they were able to say bye-bye to Tanoh Kpassagnon, and the Saints picked him up almost right away. But that's still it's still pretty good. The Saints are always good at making use of versatile players that can play more than one role, especially like say Dennis Allen and his defense. Now, I don't know what we're going to get out of, Tanoh Kpassagnon. He's only had 23 career starts, like I said, but anything is better than nothing. You know what I mean? So it's really interesting. It's a really interesting prospect to look at going forward. I have to watch a little more tape on him, but I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful for the signing. Of what little I've seen of him in Kansas City, sky's the limit. He's got a great ceiling at still a young age. So the Saints officially have gotten younger at the edge position. They've gotten some versatility on a defensive line. They've gotten overall younger, which is pretty good. They've cut a lot of 30-plus-year-old players like Malcolm Brown, for example, who got traded away to the Jacksonville Jaguars. But overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with the signing. That's just, like I said, it's one less need they need to get out of the NFL draft so you can put their needs towards either a corner or a linebacker in round 1, maybe even rounds 3, 4, or 5, depending on who they get. Now, with one more spot to fill there, it makes you wonder who they're going to draft in those mid rounds. They could be looking at Jalen Twyman, the defensive tackle out of Pittsburgh, or we could be looking at Patrick Jones, who's also coming from Pittsburgh. They could be looking at a whole number of people for those 4th or 5th rounds. But it's really interesting. It really is. You know what I mean? So tomorrow I will be dropping another video. I know I said I was going to make another video concerning who I believe the Saints will draft in the first round, but as I was making that video, news dropped that Tanoh Kpassagnon was signed by the Saints to a 2-year deal, and this took priority, obviously. So look out for that video tomorrow. It will be my first premiere. You know what I mean? It'll be a premiere set. So I'll pre-record it and set it to premiere on it at a certain time. You guys can comment on it as you please. But that's it. That's all. If you guys haven't done any film watching on Tanoh Kpassagnon, I recommend you do so. And if you find anything worth noting, I need you guys to hit me up and let me know so I can take a look at it, so I can give a little in-depth analysis later on. I'll holler at y'all in the premiere video. Deuces.